Hey, what's up? Just measuring the pythons here. So how you guys doing? Trevor with Trevor's Losers here. And I wanted to get in a word about exercise. Just some thoughts about exercise. Because I was asked recently, if you're following along on the .com, trevorisloser.com, about wondering what do I do for exercise. Now, of course, as you can see, my week 3 of the weigh-in, I am 7 pounds down, lost another 2 pounds. Yay! Just keep doing it, 2-3 pounds a week or so. I'll take it. I will get to my goal eventually. But what am I doing for exercise? And the truth is, not a whole lot. I am doing a few things, but not a lot. A lot of times, most times, the response, or when people go to lose weight, the point is to go out there and just do a ton of exercise. Now, I know some of you out there exercise a lot, involved in boot camps. I am not dissing that. I think it's awesome that you do that. But I'm going to say this. That weight loss and waste management is about what you put in your mouth. Pretty much. Like, I know it's not all of it, but most of it. And actually, pretty much you can get to your ideal weight by what you put in your mouth. Or what you don't put in your mouth. I'm not implying starving there, but by putting the right things in your mouth and not the bad things. You can do that and not go do a crazy amount of exercise. It's possible. Actually, I do it. Over the past weeks, I have been to the gym and I have been on the elliptical. And my point there is to get my heart rate up for 20 minutes, which is one of the recommended amounts. So I get on the elliptical for 20, 25, even 30 minutes. I have done that. And I've also started to incorporate this thing right here. It's called a kettlebell workout. And even so, even though I've done some of this stuff, I have not done it intensely. And so there you go. Really, that's it. That's what I've done, workout-wise, right there. 7 pounds down. So I'm concentrating more about what is going in my mouth. And the food journal. We are horrible at keeping ourselves accountable. I will almost guarantee failure if you don't do this right here. If you don't keep track of what's going in your mouth, because we have bad habits. We take things for granted. And if you've been following along and you go view other previous vlogs, those of you that have watched them, and if you hadn't, go watch them. The culture is not set up for your waste management, and you have to be educated. Now, do you have to go carry a book around the rest of your life? No, because the point is to not calorie count. The point is not to have to keep this, but the point is we have to keep it right now so we can develop the habits that we need to have. We can change our lives permanently and be educated about how to go about this planet, our country, and eat decent and eat good and not crap. As somebody pointed out on their blog, she was putting together a bunch of, a list of what she could eat at different restaurants. And she said it wasn't as hard as she thought it was going to be, because it comes down to, there's just 2 or 3 things that's really she can eat at those restaurants. Because that's how bad culture's got. Anyway, not to go on a culture soapbox. Alright. Culture will always be messed up no matter what. No matter how much we correct things. But anyway. Exercise. Yes, I do plan to upgrade my exercise. I do plan to do a little more, but actually I'm not gonna go crazy with it because it's about what goes into my mouth. Now, a couple things. If you are exercising, especially a lot, and actually even if you're not, it's important to do this because really we're not trying to lose weight, we're trying to lose fat. And one way that can help us gauge if what we're losing is not just the scale, but also tape measure. And you can measure your waist stuff. And I do whenever I get serious about tracking this part, which I need to do that real soon. So I'll try to do this real soon. But there, you can measure your waist and your midriff and your leg, thighs, and different things, and your pythons. Well, not necessarily those, but well, you could. Some people accumulate fat there, but if you're going to exercise, you especially need to keep track of your measurements, because you will be gaining muscle as you're losing fat, and your fat loss will not be reflected on the scale. So I want to be important. Now, I've lost 7 pounds. If somebody else of you out there has been working out a lot and you've only lost 7 pounds, good chance that you've lost more pounds in fat and you've gained some in muscle. So go out there and do the things that can help you track that, and that is measuring yourself. And you can do Google searches or something and figure some of that stuff out. But there are some thoughts on exercise. Make sure you're tracking it correctly if you're doing it, because it's about fat loss, not necessarily weight loss. We do the scale, we step on the scale because we got a lot of fat to lose, but it's about fat loss and not just weight loss. Especially if you're working out, you're going to gain protein. So if I may repeat myself and say some of the same things over and over again. So I will have some more posts. I have some planned posts about exercise because exercise is cumulative. And what do you mean, Trevor? Well, I guess you're just going to have to keep watching to find out. Losers, you take it easy. Have a good day. Be losers. Keep your food journal. I'm 7 pounds down in 3 weeks. We're going to keep going. Peace.